I didn't know my parents when I grew up, but I do know a little bit about them. My father was a warrior that died in combat. He died not long after I was born. I was born special. I was born with the power of snow and ice. Once my mother learned about my power, we moved far away from our home village. She knew what would happen if people found out about my gift, and she was unfortunately right. People heard about my gift and wanted me dead. They tried to kill me, but they ended up killing my mother. My mother ran with me in her arms until she knew she wouldn't be able to escape. She hid me in a tree and hoped someone good would find me. She was right. Now I am walking in my father's footsteps. I am a warrior of ice and snow. I was found in the tree by a couple. They found me and my dead mother. They took me to their village in the mountains. This village is my home. I was trained to be a warrior like no other. I learned to control my powers on my own. No one else has powers like me. I don't know anyone with a gift like me. When I first showed them my powers, they didn't know what to do at first. I did get in trouble a few times, but not too much trouble. Once I learned to control my powers, I stayed out of trouble. Once I started controlling my powers, they trained me to become part of the army of women. Men and women are trained at a very young age to become warriors. Men and women are separated in the army. We carry out different missions. I am a young adult woman. People tell me I am a very beautiful woman because of my unique eye color. My eyes are bright aqua blue. I go on missions undercover to villages where I will attract men. I ask them questions that will help me carry out my missions. It is easy taking out targets when you are a beautiful woman, like me and the other ladies of my village. The women of my village are all very beautiful, especially our warriors. They say I am the most beautiful of our village, but I don't think I am. I know plenty of women who I believe are prettier than me. Today I am in a village carrying out a mission with 2 other women from my village. We each have one target. My target is an old man who loves the ladies a little too much. Every woman this man has encountered always ends up dead. He likes them young, a little too young. His behavior towards women ends today. When I take out targets, I use my gift. I get them to kiss me and take them out. I enter the target's location. He is in a restaurant sitting at the bar. It appears he has been here for some time. He is with a few people. They appear to be having a fun time together. No one else is a target, which is a good thing. It makes the mission a lot easier. After we are done taking out our targets, we will meet up with each other at a location just outside of the village. I make my way up to the bar. I make my way up to the target and begin to get his attention, and only his attention. The others try to get my attention, but I just ignore them. I ask my target, "May I sit next to you?" He replies, "Please, have a seat." The bartender walks up to me and the target says, "She is with me." The bartender asks me, "What can I get you?" I reply, "I will have a glass of red wine of your recommendation." The bartender puts a glass in front of me and pours me some wine. I look at the drink very carefully. The drink is safe. I take a sip and say to the bartender, "The wine is excellent. Thank you very much." The bartender walks away. I look at my target and smile. The target asks me, "You are a very beautiful woman. What are you doing here?" I reply, "I am passing through and need the rest." This place looked interesting, so I figured I'd come on in. I spend a few minutes talking to him before he invites me to his place. I can see why women are attracted to him. He is a very charming man. If I didn't know who he was, I more than likely would have fallen victim to him. His place isn't too far from the bar. I can see why he comes here. I walk into his bedroom and take off my clothes. I ask him, "Do you like?" He replies, "Oh yeah." I kiss him and get ready to take him out, but I feel something go into my left thigh. I look down and see a needle. He drugged me. I am feeling drowsy and ready to collapse. Before I pass out, I shoot icicle spikes out of my body. I hit him all over. He is eliminated. I pass out on the floor. I woke up, luckily, but I don't know if I am okay. I need to get back home and get myself checked out. I put on my clothes slowly because I am very weak from the drug. I can feel it getting weaker. Once I have my clothes on, I lay down on his bed for a minute. I have been drugged before, but nothing with this strength. He really was an evil man. I walk up to the man's body and cut off one of his fingers. I take it with me as evidence I succeeded in my mission. I left his house and met up with the others. Hopefully they didn't have a hard time or get injured like me. I got to the meetup point. Both are alive, but one of them is badly beaten. She is worse than me. It looks like she needs medical attention immediately. We make our way back to the village. The other women and I get medical attention and treatment. I learned I was drugged with a very powerful drug that targets the nervous system at a very fast rate. It contained lethal poison, a poison not many villages have the cure for. Luckily, we have the best medics. They successfully cured me of the drug and the poison. I am not allowed to go home for a few days. They need to make sure the poison is completely out of my system before I can go home or on another mission. The medics have my full trust. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here anymore. A few days later, I am cured of the poison and make my way home. As I am walking home, I have a feeling that I am being watched and I am right. I turn around and see a snow fox. It has two markings that look like lotus flowers underneath its eyes. It is very beautiful. I get down on one knee and the fox walks up to me. I rub its belly and say, "What a beautiful fox you are." It rubs against me and licks my right hand. I stand up and the fox runs away. Before it runs out of sight, it stops and looks at me. Its eyes changed colors. It had dark brown eyes, then changed into light blue. Its eyes changed very similar to mine before leaving. It was a kitsune. I just know it. When it looked at me with its blue eyes, I had a feeling like I knew who it was. I had a feeling like it has been protecting me and will continue to protect me. When I get home, I am going to work on my mask. I am going to paint it in memory of this experience. I am having feelings like I have never felt before. I am feeling very good right now. I get home and pick up my mask. I paint a lotus flower underneath each eye and write the character for a fox on the forehead. I painted it with light blue paint. It came out good. I just need to let it dry before putting it on. After I am done painting my mask, I put it where it will dry fast and won't get damaged. I put it away, then I get myself a snack. I walk to the market and buy some produce. I ate a pear on my way back home from the market. Once I put away all the things I got from the market, I go out to my garden. I sit outside and relax. I ended up taking a nap. I woke up from my nap and the sun wasn't set, but it was almost there. It is beautiful. I stay in my garden and watch the sunset. Once the sun sets, I stand up and stretch a little. I have a feeling something is staring at me. I look and see the fox again. This time it runs away when I see it. I go inside and make myself dinner. I relax for a while. I relax for a little while before going to bed. A few days later, I was called for a mission. We are rescuing one of our own. She was captured while on her mission by a nearby village. She was kidnapped by a large group of men. Our mission is to take her home and take down anyone that stands in our way. This mission will be a mission with both men and women of our village. This mission requires us to wear our mask. I get ready for the mission and head on out. As we make our way to the village of these thugs, I look outside of our group. I see the fox running and keeping up with my group. It looks at me, but only for a few seconds. Why is this fox following me? Could it be who I think it is? I stay focused on the mission. I try my best to focus on the mission. I can't let a fox distract me from my mission. I get to the village. The men will go in first. The women will go in shortly after the men. Before we go in, the men must find her location. There are only 3 men on this mission. Everyone else is already on a different mission. It does take some time to locate her, but they did it. A man tells me her location. She appears to be just fine. She is tied up inside someone's house. She doesn't appear to have any major injuries, but we will not know that until she sees a doctor. I tell the others about her location and condition. As soon as everyone is aware, we head in. 2 other women and 2 men enter the house with me. Everyone else is on the outside, looking out and taking out any threat. I freeze up any doors that we don't need to walk through. One of the men with us knows where Our Lady is. I also freeze up any threat inside the house. I freeze a few people. Others take out the threats I can't freeze in time. We get to the room with the lady we need to rescue. Some of us are injured, but only minor injuries, as far as we know. I am fine because no enemy struck me. We enter the room. 6 men are in the room with the lady. I freeze 2 of them, and we quickly take out the rest. One of the men unties her from the ropes that binded her. She can't walk because of her injuries. The man carries her on his shoulders. We quickly make our way out of the home and quickly get her to safety. When we leave the house, people from our village are fighting off the people of this village. We have lost a lot of comrades, but this village lost a lot more. It looks like the village will have no one left once we leave. My team leaves the village and we head to our village. On our way back, the fox appears again and follows us again. It follows us all the way home. We do run into a few enemies on the way back to our village, but we quickly take them out. We only lost 1 woman on the way home. She was stabbed in the chest at the same time by 2 men. We took them out and moved on. We get to the village safely. The man carrying the lady goes right to the doctors. He gets her medical treatment as well as himself. Everyone in my team gets checked out besides me. I didn't get hurt. On my way home, the fox jumps in front of me, stopping me in my tracks. The fox turns into a woman. She is wearing an all-white gown and hat. I can't see her face, but I can tell it is a beautiful woman. Her energy feels too familiar. I am not sure, but I believe it is my mother. I don't know my mother, but I have a feeling that it is her. She hugs me and disappears. She disappears into snow and blows away. I go home and get some rest.